Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome to the WTIM Morning Show. I'm Avery Cooper. Your stream on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com's Facebook and WTIM TV YouTube, brought to you by Landmark of Taylorville. You always do better with Landmark, and People's Bank and Trust. They put people first. Well, the Mistletoe Madness and Twilight Parade last weekend, first weekend of December, that is, kicked off the holiday season for Taylorville, and I have small-town Taylorville board member Lee Skinner in studio to talk about. Great to have you back, Lee.
Good morning, Avery. Thank you for having me.
Also, Taylorville Park District Recreation Director Bailey Hancock. Great to have you back, Bailey.
Thank you.
So, holiday season now on full swing here, Lee, with lots of stuff to look forward to in downtown Taylorville as part of smalltowntaylorville.com. What do you have to share?
Oh, we got so much more still going on with everything with Small Town Taylorville and the Park District. I just want to encourage everyone to shop local this holiday season. There's so many boutiques and shops here in this town that they got a lot of gifts to offer. There's something for the whole family. So I just encourage all the listeners and anybody that comes to Taylorville, just shop local, shop here in Small Town Taylorville. We'll get so much to offer.
When you shop local, what does that benefit? What does that do for the greater community?
Well, you're keeping your dollars right here in your own county and your own town. It's helping support the businesses that are on the square to make sure that they're here for the next year too. They put so much emphasis into what they do and, ordering all the product in for the folks and advertising with Small Town Taylorville, bringing folks to town. So it really just helps out the community as a whole to keep us all going.
And you're offering some extended shopping hours every Friday, is it, or Saturday?
Yeah, it's the first Friday of every month. And we already got through that with December.
Okay.
We'll continue doing that throughout all 12 months of the year. All the shops are participating in that. Most of them are open 7, 8 o'clock. We guarantee all our stores are open to 8. That's for sure. All
right. So in terms of the holiday season, there's a little bit of a roadmap here of shops offering some holiday type stuff. I'm looking at it and I'm kind of trying to dissect it as I'm talking, which is a little bit tough to do. So, Lee, maybe you can for me.
Yeah, so that's a self-guided map that's on the back of a lot of the advertisement that we do. You can find these at most shops, and it just kind of shows what the town's got to offer. There's restaurants here in town too. So while you're in town shopping, we all get hungry. We all want something to drink and eat. So there's a self-guided map on the back to find the restaurants and all the shops that we have here in Small Town Taylorville as well.
Santa Claus visited first Saturday with the Twilight Parade.
Yes.
Still a chance to go see him?
Oh, yeah. We have many chances to go see him. So on Friday, which is tomorrow, December 9th, we have Santa Paws. So you can get your picture taken with Santa Claus and your favorite pet. There's just a small donation of $5. And all the proceeds go towards the Christian County Animal Shelter project that they got going on, and that's on Friday. And got another one on Saturday, the 10th. Again, that is 10 a.m. to noon, and Santa Claus can take a little break, have some milk and cookies, and he's going to come back from 1 to 3. So if you want to see Santa Claus sit on his lap 1 to 3, and I hear that the Grinch is supposed to be there as well. So we're excited.
Also, the Little Miss and Mr. Snowflake competition, and I think you know all about that, Bailey.
Oh, yeah. We've that is also on Saturday the 10th at 6 p.m. in the Manners Park Dining Hall. I have 17 little girls getting ready for it, and then I've got 5 little boys ready to take that crown for Little Mister, and it's usually a really fun night.
I neglected to provide a little bit of background. Christmas in the Park started December 7th, and there's another Jingle Bell Walk.
Yes. We kicked off last night with our first Jingle Bell Walk, and we had over 300 people out there. The Girl Scouts came out and sang Christmas carols. I had sleigh rides. It was amazing. Went through way more hot cocoa than I ever thought I would. We have a second night tonight. Please just fill out that registration form and bring it in, because I do make you a goodie bag full of cookies and candy canes and glow sticks. And then you get the unique opportunity to walk through the park. No rush. Drink your hot cocoa, put your kids in a stroller, and there's no cars or headlights behind you.
What's your favorite part of Christmas in the Park, Bailey?
I love the Jingle Bell Walk. I absolutely love just seeing everybody come through, especially when they walk in that dining hall. It's completely decorated head to toe, and seeing those kids' faces light up, especially when I've got Santa sitting over there, it's really cool.
I think I counted over 30 Christmas trees.
We give Hallmark a run for their money in that dining hall. It is gorgeous, if I do say so myself. So come in, check it out, see Santa, get a candy cane, and take a lot of pictures.
Well, there's a lot of events going up, including tomorrow night,
Yes.
Friday, December 9th, Milk, Cookies, and Magic with Santa. You know,
Heck
I think
yeah.
Santa's pretty magical in himself, but you have a little bit of a
Absolutely.
twist on it, too.
Yes, so we've got your favorite Oreo cookies and milk, and you get to hang out with Santa. And then I have Mr. Richard Landry and his Magic Rabbit Snowball performing a magic show at 6:45. No reason to RSVP. Just show up, grab your cookies, grab your milk, hang out, watch a cool magic show, and then finish driving through the park and looking at the lights.
Lee, how do you feel the Christmas in the Park in the Taylorville Park District really further the mission of small town Taylorville?
Oh, it's always been a huge attraction, and I will say again that the dining hall is absolutely breathtaking. We were in there doing a small video last week, and it is breathtaking. It adds so much to this town. You know, it's a lot of times it's a hidden little gem that a lot of folks forget to talk about, and we just want to highlight on that. We're just excited as small town Taylorville to help be able to advertise with Bailey on this the Christmas in the Park out there and all the events. We were so surprised with all the events going on. This is just great for our city. This is great for our town and all our folks in the community.
What's your favorite aspect of Christmas in the Park, Lee?
I just love the aspect that it pulls the community together as a whole. Everybody loves going to Christmas in the Park. The folks that come in to spend Thanksgiving with their family or come in and spend Christmas, that's one thing that they always do. They come to town, they have to go through Christmas in the Park and see that there's so much work that goes into that. It's unreal. And I think the community really appreciates all the work that they do and they really enjoy it. And I hope that to see it from years to come. That's for sure.
Certainly seems like a lot of these small town Christmas events have to do with Christmas in the Park from here on. Is there anything else that small town Taylorville is doing on its own that we'd like to highlight before we dive into Christmas in the Park?
Yeah, well, so Santa Claus will be there again, like I said, on the town square from 1 to 3 on the 10th, which is on Saturday, and then on the 17th again, 1 to 3. Grinch will be there both times. And let's not forget about, like I said, there's letters to Santa. You can still write those. That goes all the way to the 19th. Add your address. Santa will write back to you. And then the spirit of giving is always a big thing around the Christmas time. So we want to make sure that we highlight the angel tree out there at Walmart that the fire department's putting on. So if you want to buy a gift for a kid that have a great Christmas, just go out there, pluck one of them off that tree, and you will warm some hearts this Christmas.
You alluded to it a little bit more. Insight, if you would, about the angel tree.
The angel tree, the fire department puts that on. So what they do is the families in the local community that may not be able to afford Christmas, you know, that they get in contact with the fire department, let them know, write down their names, and hang it on this angel tree, and you can pluck it off there. And there's a little list on there what that child would want for Christmas, and you just go out and buy it, and you take it back to the fire department. They see that kid gets that gift from Santa.
All right, Bailey, well, you have a big weekend coming up. So,
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot to look forward here to. And there's beyond that. So let's just take it one weekend at a time to start. This weekend, what are you looking forward to?
Well, after we open up to cars on Friday from 5 to 10 p.m., and we will be open all the way through Christmas night with that, so you could drive through. Then we've got our snowflake contest on Saturday the 10th. Then we have our bake off on the 11th, which is really fun too. So you can bring in your baked goods to the dining hall. Make sure you bring plenty for my judges and for myself, because I need to trust everything too, people. But I do give cash prizes for this, which is really cool. And then Santa is there that evening too. So lots of places to catch Santa, whether it's up on the square or at the dining hall at the park. So make sure you come in and check that out. And then we swing into Monday the 12th, where I have soup and sandwiches with Santa and Mrs. Claus. And this is a free event. Our dining hall events are free. We have wonderful sponsors. Basically, our small town Taylorville businesses sponsor these events so that we can offer them to everyone. So on Monday the 12th, you can come in, get a free bowl of soup, get a sandwich. I've got face painting. I've got a balloon guy, and then Santa to hang out as well that evening.
We're going to talk more about Christmas in the Park and all the holiday events for Taylorville and smalltowntaylorville.com and Taylorville Park District. I have Recreation Director Bailey Hancock along with Small Town Taylorville Board Member Lee Skinner. Taylorville Park District also, of course, a member of Small Town Taylorville. Your stream brought to you by Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark and People's Bank and Trust. They put people first. You'll find those streams on the TaylorvilleDailyNews.com Facebook or on YouTube at WTIM TV. Back after this short timeout.
WTIM.
If you're 40 and over, you'll recognize these artists by their first names: Frank, Dean, Sammy, Andy, Nat, Diana, Michael. Well, here's the big news. You can now hear Central Illinois' largest music library with over 3,500 songs on air and online at 965thechill.com. Tune in on the FM dial in Christian County and on your computer or smartphone. Hear these great artists and many more 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on 965thechill.com. If you're looking for a local, full or part-time job in Central Illinois, there's an easy place to go to find current job openings. It's IllinoisJobPost.com. That's IllinoisJobPost.com. You'll find jobs available near you. And the best part is that it's free for candidates to access 24/7. If you want a local job, when you don't have to spend a lot of money on gas to get to, then you want access to IllinoisJobPost.com to check out current local job openings. That web address again is IllinoisJobPost.com. Another service from your friends at the Miller Media Group.
Chip Flory here, inviting you to join the conversation as we tackle the current issues of agriculture every weekday morning at 10:06 on the Talk of Central Illinois, News Talk WTIM. I host AgriTalk, the nation's longest-running interview show dedicated to discussing agriculture issues with the newsmakers and include you in the conversation via our toll-free number. We're here weekdays mornings at 10:06. We are AgriTalk.
So, I'm about to graduate from nursing school, and you know what? Everyone is hiring nurses right now. But where's the right place to start my career? I want to be supported while I learn, with opportunities to grow. And I want a place where I feel valued. So, I'm choosing Memorial Health. Memorial has amazing training facilities, tuition assistance, and so many options for clinical experience. Want to be coworkers? Apply online at jobs.memorial.health/nursing. It's an equal opportunity employer.
Wrap up your holiday shopping and get 15% off everything in stock at Southern Ledge Pools and Patios in Taylorville. Check out their delicious dips, soups, and cheese balls that will be a hit with your holiday guests. Southern Ledge has the perfect solution for the pool, spa, and sauna lover on your list. Nothing says Merry Christmas better than a gift certificate for a relaxing hot tub or sauna. Ho, ho, haul yourself down to Southern Ledge Pools and Patios in Taylorville.
Taylorville Care Center, Taylorville's premier nursing facility, is hiring, offering the best opportunities in town with new wages, elite pay, and premium pay programs for RNs, LPNs, and CNAs. Get more by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Hi, this is Will Perkins with Taylorville Community Credit Union. Find out about all the products and services we provide by clicking our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM Morning Show. I'm Avery Cooper. Your stream brought to you by Landmark of Taylorville. You always do better with Landmark. People's Bank and Trust. They put people first. It's the holiday season, and you have Christmas in the Park with the Taylorville Park District. I have Recreation Director Bailey Hancock to talk all about it. And she's here with Small Town Taylorville board member Lee Skinner to talk about all the Small Town Taylorville events and as well as Taylorville Park District's Christmas in the Park. How many light displays are in the Manners Park area right now, Bailey? I mean,
Oh my gosh.
more than I can count on both hands, obviously.
Yes.
Very obviously.
We've got to be between 175 and 200. Right
wow.
now.
Then that's just the displays.
That's
not,
just the displays.
not
Yeah.
counting how many lights there are.
How many trees we wrap. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'd imagine you guys start that in November.
October.
We
start October. I start as soon as the pool closes in August with my stuff. And then we start in October hanging the high stuff, doing the big trees and things like that. We pray the squirrels don't get to them in time. And then we start putting the ground displays up towards the end of November. But I mean, we're wrapping trees and doing, the stuff on the high stuff on the buildings in October. It's crazy.
Lee, what do you make of the work that the Park District puts in to be able to have this event every year?
It's unreal. When I contacted Avery Bailey last year. Went in to talk to her. I didn't schedule an appointment. I just went in and said, hey, I'd like to talk to Bailey. Went in there and I said, hey, I'm Lee Skinner. I'd like to sit down with you and talk. She says, oh, just keep talking and follow me. So she was working. She did stop 1 minute. I kind of told her, hey, let's connect with the small town Taylorville. Let's advertise Christmas in the park. I drove through the park the other day. She's out there directing all the guys of where to put some of the decorations. I could only imagine what the power bill is for that place. Unreal. And I'm sure from outer space you could probably see this park glow. It's unreal. This park I've been through a lot of parks and this one here takes the cake. It's so beautiful.
And I think the unique thing about Christmas in the park, there's a lot of Christmas light displays everywhere, right? But the unique thing to me, from what I observe, is that you guys bring something special to it almost every night. And we've talked a little bit about some of the Jingle Bell Walk, some of the Milk and Cookies and Magic with Santa, the Little Mr. and Miss Snowflake competition. And there's more, too, to look forward to throughout the rest of December. And I want to also preface this before you go ahead and kind of talk a little bit more about it. You can find this list at TaylorvilleParkDistrict.com, right?
Correct.
Okay, so
Yes.
with that said, go ahead, Bailey, tell me what else can we expect here? Let's going into the second full week of December.
Yes. Well, we have something every single night. So there's not a night once Christmas in the park kicks off that there isn't something in the dining hall, whether it's an event, whether it's Santa, sleigh ride, something. So whether you want to just drive through the park or you want to come and drive through the park and do something in the dining hall, you have that option. So now we're looking into December 13th, which is Kids and Critters Pictures with Santa. So you come into the dining hall, bring your kid, bring your dog, bring your cat, bring your goldfish, whatever you'd like. Santa will hold that pet or child or both, and you get your picture taken with Santa. It is a $5 donation. Just like Small Town Taylorville is doing, all of that goes towards our local animal shelter, or you can bring me an item. Bring me that dog food, that cat food, whatever for that picture. It will get donated to that, to the animal shelter. Then we have our kids dance on the 16th. This is for our special needs in the community. The park puts on a Christmas dance for them. We have food and drinks and a DJ, and it's just a lot of fun in there. And then we do our kids cookie decorating and craft night on the 18th, which is really, really cool. There's glitter everywhere. Icing, sprinkles, I mean, you name it. God love my maintenance team has to come in there and help me sweep up afterwards. But this is a lot of fun. Again, no reservation, no cost at all. Each kid gets to make 2 sugar cookies, whether they want to eat them there or save them for Santa on Christmas Eve. They can do that too. Santa and Mrs. Claus will be there that evening as well. So you can make your cookies, make your Christmas crafts, and hang out with Santa and Mrs. Claus all on a Sunday night.
Wow.
Very cool.
That's really cool. And you guys are, my heart's so warm right now. I can't even describe the feelings I have about the Christmas in the Park event. And that's just coming up with the next week. And then you have events leading up to Christmas, as you alluded to earlier, Bailey.
We do. Our next one, and this is new this year. This is the first year we've ever done this. We're doing s'mores and stories with Santa. So I've got a bunch of really cute little s'mores makers, and you get to come in, you toast your marshmallow, make your s'more. I've got bookmarks for kids to make, and then we're going to have Christmas stories read by some teachers in our community, with Santa closing out the evening with a special reading of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Where can I find a s'mores maker? I want one of those.
It's really cool. I've got 8 of them, and I've got the regular Hershey's, I've got Reese's Pieces or Reese's Cups, and I've got white chocolate Hershey's to make your s'mores with. So we're going off the books a little bit with these s'mores as well.
I love the Reese's. That's one of my favorite. If you want to go a little bit more off the rails, Peeps for your marshmallow.
I don't know if they make Christmas Peeps right now, or is that just an Easter?
Depends.
Okay.
It depends. I think if you look extra hard, you can find Christmas Peeps.
I'll have to see if I can do that. But I'm really excited for s'mores and stories. I think that's going to be a really cool night. Who doesn't want to hear Santa read 'Twas the Night Before Christmas?
Of course, right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that.
And then music night is December 22nd.
Yeah, and then that's kind of our last big night in the dining hall. Taylorville Music Lessons is bringing all of their kids, and they're going to perform. It's kind of like their winter, recital. So you can come in, sit down, I'll have refreshments, and then listen to the kids of what they've been working on all year long.
All right. And then briefly share your hours for Christmas in the Park. When can people drive through and walk through?
Yes, so you can start driving through on Friday the 9th all the way through Christmas night, and we open from 5 to 10 p.m. every night. It is free to drive through the park. There is no cost whatsoever. We do have a donation booth at the very end where you can donate if you'd like. You can also vote for your favorite display. I do tally all those votes. And I do also want to mention any donation of $5 or more gets a discount card. And I've got 10 of our local businesses on there. So you can get that and then you can go shopping.
All right. That's Recreation Director Bailey Hancock. And she's here with Small Town Taylorville Board Member Lee Skinner. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.5 W298 CD